Hey y'all, happy Monday. Happy beginning of a work week, y'all. I am dreading this week to begin because today and tomorrow I have appointments that I have to go to. Then Wednesday, I have a silent book reading that I am attending. And then Thursday starts my 6-day stretch at my job. Usually, I don't have that much going on when I have to go back to work, but this time it just happened that way, so it's cool. So what are we doing today, you ask? Hopefully I can make this vlog into like a 2 or a 3-day vlog. And what I need to desperately do, y'all, is I need to finish some of these books that I am actually in the middle of. So over the next few days, we will be finishing some books that I am actually in the middle of. And then if I finish them, I will tell you my review on them. If I don't finish them, I will just tell you how I feel about the book at that moment. Before this vlog is over. But I have 3 books that I am actually going to read along with you guys. And hopefully some of you guys are actually reading the same book or books. But just The Berry Picker by Amanda Peters. We are reading this book. I think we're probably like 50% into this book. I'm listening to it on audio as well as reading it as a physical book. And then I want to so badly start The Hunger Games by Susanna Collins. So many people have been telling me about this book, and they actually have a new cover for the books. So it made it even more interesting for me to want to read the book. So we are going to finish The Hunger Games. And then I did finish, but I did not finish The Kids Countdown by Ida Edison. I have it on audio, and I think I kind of like went to sleep on it, and when I woke up, the audio was actually done. But can I tell you anything about this book, or do I remember anything about this book? I do not. So according to where my bookmark is, I left off on chapter 7. So I have that on actual Audible, so like I can get back to it whenever I would like. So these are the 3 books that we will be reading over a 2 or 3 period day, so that I can just get finished with the books that I am actually in the middle of. We're here every Wednesday and Sunday, guys. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you can just hit that subscription button. It's down at the bottom. If you hit that button, it will take you to some notification bells. And if you click those bells, it will alert you whenever I post a YouTube video, whenever I post a post, whenever I post a short. That way you won't miss out on the things that Yolandas Books does as far as bookish type lifestyle type things. I love books, y'all. I read books and listen to books more than I listen to music and look at movies. I'm just a bookworm. I used to be like that when I was a kid. You know, coming up as far as like middle school, high school, because my mom said that I used to always like win a personal pan pizza. And whenever I did not want to eat what she cooked, I would ask her to bring me to town. We actually stayed like straight in the country then. She would actually bring me to town, and I would get my personal pan pizza from reading at school. So reading has always been my jam. Like, I love to read books. Reading books is just like being in a movie. I mean, think about it. A movie is, most of the movies are books, or most of the books that, that are out there, they actually become a movie. Like, It Starts With Us. I think Verity is about to be a movie. So like, it's basically like you're in a movie. You're just reading it on paper, or you listening to it on audio. And I love it to death, y'all. I really do. I read the last book that Tommy Amiyani, I think that's how you say her name, wrote, The Children of Anguish and Anarchy, I think it was the name of that book. Love that book. I did not per se love book 1 and 2, but book 3, I loved that book. It was such a great read and a great book to listen to. The only thing is that, like, it just, I don't know, the ending of it seems like it left me on a cliffhanger, and it just makes me, even though I know she said that was actually the last book in that series, but I hate that it is, because that book kind of left me on a cliffhanger, and like, I'm just wondering, is there another book to this series, even though she said that it was not. But I was very, very connected to the characters in this book. I understood what was going on in this book. I understood like why things were happening, and you know, where they stem from, just by, you know, reading the other 2 books in the series, even though they was not my best books that I read by this author. But book 3 was awesome. I loved that book. I read The Sterling House, and I did like that book. Opal, she was the main focus in that book. I think she had something that was like, I think her mom like passed away or something like that, and she was like the sole person for her brother. And she had lost her job, like all the little thingies, and she was just always infatuated with this Sterling House. Even when she was a kid, I think it stemmed from like a book or something that she read. But anyway, she was just always just something about this house that she really just could not get out of her mind. I think she had dreams about it, stuff like that, and she actually started cleaning for the person that was living in the house, which was the son of the folks who supposed to have died in the house or something like that. But overall, I think it turned out to be a pretty good book. It was kind of like a little dainty book, but overall, I think I really did enjoy reading that book. We read Firekeeper's Daughter, and y'all, I did write a Goodreads review on that book, but the more and more I think about that book was just piled with so much stuff, y'all. It was piled with grief. It was piled with murder. It was piled with hockey, aesthetic, you know, not aesthetic, with her being a hockey player. It was piled with meth. I mean, like, it was piled with a ton of different things in that book. And I just feel like maybe they could have combined some of that stuff and like deleted some of the pages, versus the book being so long with everything that was happening in that book. I just feel like that book could have been shortened and still be a good book. I mean, that's just my thought on it. So I just got finished reading those 3 books. If you go on my Goodreads Reading with Yolanda's books, you'll be able to see that or those reviews that I put down in Goodreads about that book. Sometimes, guys, I wait a little bit before I actually like write down what I feel about a book on Goodreads. If you ever notice, like if you follow me on Goodreads, because it's like I have to think about it. It's like I don't know. It's like what am I thinking about this book? Like, how do I actually really feel about this book? Why do I have such mixed thoughts about this book? And so I try to go ahead and write those thoughts down. Like, I have like this journal type, just a book, a journal, regular journaling book. And I try my best to, like, when y'all, this lady, I guess she was making sure nobody parked beside her, because like she parked. I don't know if you guys can even see it, if I can focus in on her before she gets to her car. But that black car right there, like, she parked to the point of where nobody can park by her. Do y'all see her? Like, she is not even in a parking space, y'all. Anyway, I'm out here at Belk, and there is a fragrance that I want to see if they have. Not saying that I'm gonna buy it, but there's a fragrance that I want to see if Belk has, because when I smelled it in Sephora, it smelled so stinking good. All right, guys, so I just had to get you guys out of the sun, because like, one time I was recording and y'all were up on my dash, and like the sun got so hot that my camera did not want to work anymore. But like I was saying, it's just one of the mini journals that I have that I actually need to do something with. And my thought was, during the time that I am reading some of my books that I know that I will have like a mixed feeling or something about, I will just like write my thoughts down in this journal. That way I can like compile them when I'm doing my Goodreads review for you guys on Goodreads. Because sometimes, y'all, sometimes these books just, I don't know. I really don't know. It just has you to the point of where you're like, you know, and so that's why I felt like it would be a great idea for me to just like write down the quotes that I seen in the book that really did something to me and things like that, versus like if I really don't want to annotate in that book. Like, if it's just not enough going on in the book to annotate in it. And some of the books, they just don't have enough going on in them for me to like want to annotate in them. But the last book that I annotated in, guys, was The Ritual by Chantel Tesler. And I annotated the hell out of that book, y'all. Like, I think that is what took me so damn long to actually read that book, is because every page or up and down the page, it was like something that I wanted to annotate on. And I love a book like that, but at the same time, like, it actually really takes me a long time to read that book. But yeah, so that's what I am going to do, guys. I am going to use one of the mini journals that I have that I actually need to get rid of, and I am going to do better by writing down what my thoughts is at that particular time about that particular book. That way, when I want to talk to you guys about it, and this will be something separate than like my book journal. This will not be my book journal. It'll be something totally separate from my book journal. It'll just be like my scrapbook for my ratings of the books that I actually read. I don't know if any of you guys actually do that as well, but I have to, because I read more than one book at one time, and I want to keep my thoughts together with it, guys. I want to be able to tell you guys like what actually sparked me in that book, what made me feel this particular way or that particular way in that book. And like, when I hear or see things in the book that just like melts my damn heart, I want y'all to be able to experience that with me. So that is exactly what I am about to start doing. And then like, I can use those journals that I desperately need to use. So again, guys, we are here at Belk. I don't know if I will be able to like vlog anything in here. Belk is not like it used to be, y'all. Belk used to be such a busy spot. It used to have so many things in it, and I used to love to go in Belk because like I worked in Belks when I was a teenager and actually going through respiratory school. But it is just not the way it used to be. And so I don't go in there as much as I used to, but they are supposed to have this fragrance that I have. And I'll pop a picture of that fragrance that I am looking for in this store. I don't feel like going to Sephora in Tallahassee or to Ulta in Tallahassee. So I'm going to see if they actually have that fragrance here in this store. I have really gotten into fragrances now, guys. I love them as a pair, and I actually I have on a scent that my daughter picked out, and I think if that video, which that video have already uploaded and y'all most likely have already seen it, I have on that scent that she paired together, and the two together just smells like clean, fruity, just a nice scent, and they also smell good alone. So I have actually really gotten into fragrances right now, and I'm actually like loving it because I have gotten into the fragrances that you do not have to like spray the whole bottle in order for the scent to be smelled. Like I did the whirl around on the scents that I put on this morning, and like as I'm sitting here talking to you guys and stuff, like when I breathe, sometimes I can actually smell the scents that I have on. And I feel like that is enough, because like when you're walking or you're just standing by somebody or something like that, they will actually be able to smell that scent on you, and you don't have to smell like you have been bathed in that perfume or that cologne. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand to be by somebody who seems like they have been bathed in perfume or cologne. I just feel like that is just a very unnecessary task that people actually do. But I am sitting here in the Belk parking lot, and there are some things that I need to do. I need to go grocery shopping. I wanted to get some more shelving for my book room for specific areas, but I don't think that I am going to do that today. I wanted to get some more flowers, or a flower to hang from my ceiling along with the other one that I have. But I don't know. It depends on like if I get this fragrance. If I get this fragrance, I don't think I'm going to get the flower stuff. I'm just going to like go grocery shopping so that my hungry child can have something to eat during the day. My plan today is to cook like a beef stew. It's kind of cool outside even though the sun is out, but it's kind of cool. When I walked out this morning, I was like, ooh, I need to go put on a jacket. So I just went back inside and put on this half denim jacket. But my plan today is to cook a beef stew, and that is just going to be like the tomatoes, the tomato paste, the beef stew tips. I like to put carrots, potatoes, green beans, and corn in mine, and it smells and it always tastes divine, y'all. Divine. Usually I make it with a bed of rice, so I will be making it with rice this time. And also, I gotta figure out what I'm going to cook for my meal prep for my next 6 days, because I have to work starting Thursday for 6 days. And I have so gotten into this meal prep thing, y'all, till I'm just over ecstatic about it. Like, I'm meal prep now. And the little containers that I got, I might look for me a bigger lunchbox that my containers will be able to fit in. But I have so many lunch boxes, and I hate getting another lunch box, but I think that's what I might have to end up doing, unless I want to continue like toting the container in my hand along with having a lunch box. But it is a lunchbox that has like 3 different compartments in it, and it says like this big part is 2 cups, the other 2 parts is like 1 cup. So that is meal prepping and like calorie counting and stuff like that, and you know, one in itself. So I love though, and it came like, I want to say 10 in the bulk that it was. I think it was like $11 or $12. But I love them. If I remember, I will pop up a picture of those containers that I got. But I really love them because with this meal prepping thing that I am doing, I want to be able to portion my meals. And so with it being 2 cups, 1 cup, 1 cup or whatever, I can better, you know inside myself that I am portioning my meals, even though I am not. But I am very excited about this meal prepping, y'all. I love to meal prep now. One of my friends from my job, Sabrina, she meal preps every day, all the time. And I just kind of like stemmed from her with this meal prepping thing. It helps me to not buy food all day long. It helps me to not buy food that I think is going to be good, but I do not like, and it's like a waste of monies. So meal prepping is very good, y'all. If y'all do not do it, y'all try it. And then, or if y'all do actually do it, drop it down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about meal prepping. But guys, we're going to get out this car and we are going to go into Belk and see what fragrance, or see if they actually have this fragrance that I like inside this store. So I will see you guys shortly. Okay. All right, guys. So they actually have the one that I want, Million Gold. So I think I'm going to get like the smaller bottle because the bigger one probably costs like a pretty penny. So I'm just waiting on somebody to come help me, and we're gonna see how much this small bottle costs. All right, guys, so we did end up getting the Million Gold, and that is the name of it. I think that right there is just like the person that is actually like modeling the Million Gold. But we did end up getting the small bottle of Million Gold, and I had already smelled it, but I did ask the guy like if I can smell it, and y'all, this stinking fragrance smells amazing. When I say amazing, like it smells so stinking amazing. It is just amazing how good this fragrance smells. So that was what, 3 fragrances for me in 2 or 3 days. So I will not be buying any more fragrances for a little bit, because sorry for the noise, I actually have enough to last me for a little bit. I did end up smelling the Coach Love. I'll put a picture up of that fragrance. I did end up smelling that. I wanted to get it for my baby girl, but with her habit of perfume, it is just a little too light for her. But I will bring her to Belk soon and get her to smell it and see if she actually really like that fragrance. And if she does, I'll think about it. I'll probably like buy the bigger container for it. Just depends on how much it costs. But guys, here is that fragrance. Y'all, when I say this shit smells so good, it smells so good. It was $135 without tax. So I think it was like $10 on tax or something like that. So I think, or $9. It ended up being like $144. But y'all, Oh my goodness. I am so in love with this fragrance. But I wonder how it will smell on my skin. That is the thing, y'all. The thing is, a fragrance can smell so stinking good, but it smells a little bit different when it is on your skin. What am I thinking, y'all? Okay, I'm thinking that I actually do like it. Yeah, y'all, this smells so stinking good. But anyway, y'all, the next time I will see you guys, the next time I'm actually going to pick up this camera, I think will probably be when we are actually at home reading or somewhere reading. My mom has an appointment at 4:15, so I have a good bit of time to like get some reading done with you guys so that we can get through these 3 physical books that we actually have that we need to get through reading. So the next time I'll see you guys is when we are actually starting to read our books. Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy Hump Day Wednesday. My actual work week starts tomorrow. I will be working for like 6 days straight. I love those days, and then in the same token, I don't love those days. But guys, I did read a few books and I finished a book or two, but I did not vlog any of it because I was actually like vlogging another video that you guys should have already saw. And then I had an appointment with my kid to see my first grandbaby. She was so cute, y'all. I seen like all the features, this, that, and the other. She is 2 pounds right now, and it's just up from here. But that was a very nice appointment to go to with my daughter. I think she was very excited that I was actually there. And but yeah, I did finish the Berry Pickers. One of my followers had asked me have I read that book and what my thoughts was on that book. So since she asked, I felt like I needed to pick up that book off my TBR cart and read it. So I did. I think I finished it in like 2 days, and it was a very emotional book for me. If you go to my Goodreads Reading with Yolanda's books, you'll be able to see my full review of that book. But I also can like read it to you guys also. I gave it a 5-star, and I said the Berry Pickers was such a great book to read. One of my followers on YouTube asked me if I had read this book and wanted to know my thoughts. So I had to get to reading this book ASAP. Yolanda's book thoughts on this book is a 5-star read, y'all. I really at this moment cannot even explain how I feel about this book being so emotional during this book. Ruthie and Joe to me were the main 2 characters of this book that I connected with. What I did not realize by the title and the synopsis on the back of the book, that this book was about the Indian culture. This book was pretty much about a little girl. I believe she was the age of 6, and she went missing from her family. The way I was connected to all the characters in this book till it was scary. I felt grief, anger, sadness, overwhelmed, just all the things. First time reading a book by this author, and I enjoyed the storyline, the banter, the dialogue, and the ending of this book. I feel like this book was so well written and all the chapters landing in the right areas of where the book was going. I was very upset with some of the characters in the book because they caused so much lifetime grief for another family for what? Their selfishness. I feel like this book could have been like a true storybook because it touched on points that really happens in this world. Great read. Yolanda's books. So right now, guys, what I am actually in the middle of reading since I woke up this morning is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, I want to say. Is that the author of that book? I so truly started not to read this book because I was told that it was pretty much like the inheritance games, and I was like, I don't want to read the same type of book. But to me, by reading this book, it seems like it's kind of like giving inheritance games slash Iron Flame, like Violet type vibes for me. So it's like an in-between of both of those books to me. And it's not undoable. It's doable. Like, I am kind of like enjoying what is her name? The gosh, her name just slipped my mind, but it is her and the other guy. They kind of remind me of like Violet and Xander. And then in the inheritance games, what are their names? Those two, the Jameson Hawthorne, and then the other girl. They, in the inheritance games, they remind me of those two couple characters in the other two books. So like I said, it's not unbearable to read, but I mean, would I get all the other books to the series? I am not sure. It just depends on how this book actually ends. If I get like the other books in the series, if I was like really into those books, I would get all the books in the series just to display it on my shelves, because the covers of the books now are like very, very nice. Like, that is what drew me to really to buy the first book in that series. But yeah, so we'll finish the Hunger Games today, and I got to finish the Kiss Countdown. Must finish the Kiss Countdown. And I think there's only one more book that I was supposed to read in the month of February as far as Black History Month, and I think that is a Davenport's. I have not started reading that book yet. I was kind of like waiting on me to get the audio for it, because I was like second or first in line. But I don't know, I'll probably just end up reading that book just by hand, and so I can get that book read before the month is over, because like, and it's like another week or so in this month, because the day is like the 19th. So we got like another week and some days or whatever in this month. So I really need to get that book read so that I can meet my to be read for the month of February. I did pretty good, y'all, and I'm very, very excited about reading the books that I did read, because like, I'm only two books shy of the 5 books that I said I was going to read for the month of February. I really enjoyed reading these books by these Black authors. It was a joy. And I also really enjoyed reading the books that I have read that was not on my TBR. But y'all know I'm a huge mood reader, so I'm going to read those books regardless. So there's a few things that I need to do today, and I will give y'all a haul on what I actually do buy. I just got to pick up my set of clothes from the bookshelf, and then I got to go get some things for me to cook my meal prep for this week. And I also got to go to a silent reading this afternoon, y'all, this evening at 6. So I will do my best to take you guys along with me in there. That will be some of our reading that we will be doing for this video. And yeah, so y'all just join me for a day or two of just finishing out books, looking at me finish my books while I do other things or just whatever. And then of course I will come on and talk to you guys about anything that I feel that I need to talk to you guys about, because y'all know I am a talker. I love to talk to you guys, and I love how y'all respond to me down in the comments. So yeah, so let's get this reading vlog started. Also guys, I want to show you guys the shirt that I'm wearing. This one says Enemies to Lovers Reader, and it is from the Spicy Romance Book Club shop. I actually put their link down below of every one of my vlogs in the description box. So if you guys like this shirt, you can check out like all the other different shirts that they have and book aesthetic that they have in their shop. So just hit my description box up, hit my link, and it will take you directly to their website. and you can shop some of their things, and just y'all let me know what y'all buy. All right, friends, so I did a thing. This top and this bottom was like $10 online at the bookshelf, and I bought them. And I mainly bought them so that I can go to this silent book reading that we're having tonight, and I can display their logos. So shout out to the bookshelf. I love my outfit.
Imagine sun shining, pink clouds in the sky, and everything is right. Imagine stars lighting up the night, and a shooting star so vibrant, you have to make a wish. Nothing's ever in your way, scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday. Life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like you wanted to.
Y'all, I am 14 chapters into this book, The Kiss Countdown. It is such a cute little fake dating trope, love story or true love story, whichever one you want to call it. Vincent and Armani, like, they decided to fake date so that Vincent can actually appear at one of his mom's party. And then I think Armani, like, she kind of like really needed somewhere to stay as well, so it was like, you know, it was working for one and working for the other one. The little things that Vincent does for Armani, I think is so cute. When they were actually on their way to his mom's little event, he had got her something for the road, little snacks or whatever. He, you know, came back out the store, threw it in her at the console or whatever, didn't give her a chance to say anything. And then, like, the snacks that he got, like, both of them really like the snacks. I thought that was so cute. When she first, you know, like, ventured into his home, she has allergies, so he kind of like figured out that she has allergies. So other than giving her the guest bedroom, it was like he gave her his bedroom, and he just did such little cute thingies in this book that just lets you know that he is such a gentleman. It looks like I'm almost but not quite 50% into this book, and I just love the way he treats her as his fake girlfriend. So let's continue reading. On our way to our final reading destination for this vlog, y'all, we are going to a silent book reading that is held by the bookshelf in my city. This will be the final place that we will try to go ahead on and at least finish up Kiss Countdown while we're there. I don't know if I will actually get one of their charcuterie boards or like a wine or something tonight. I'm not sure. But we do get like 10% off of whatever we purchase at Farmer's Daughter when we're here. But guys, I'm so excited. We are on our way to our silent book reading. I will see you guys there. I thought we was gonna be able to find like a closer park to this area, but I guess everybody got here way more sooner than I did.
It could be the best of times. Why do we need the troubles? Why? Why do we need the troubles? Why? Nothing's ever in your way. Scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life.
Hellraiser? Sure. And you guys have happy hour prices all night. Awesome. And then what was your name again? Jules. And we also have 10% off cheese rolls if you're going. Ooh, okay. And I'll grab you glasses of water as well. Oh, thank you.
I know Denisha said she was going to be here.
Right, so I'm gonna say that one for her.
So I already know that you don't mind being on my vlogs. Another one of my good friends from the reading group, y'all. Cause you're the one that I'm always sending my Instagram. Like when they say
I'm on Instagram, yes.
when they say send it to a friend, I know you get them things from me all the time. With those giveaways. I said hopefully one day we'll win something out of those giveaways.
That's right. Tag 3 people and get
yeah. Now it's something that I've been doing on good. Are you on Goodreads? Well, I'm
sure is right.
I'm pretty sure she probably is. But I've been doing the giveaway. I've been doing the giveaways on Goodreads. It's where you sign up for whatever book that they have available, and like you get a chance at winning one of those books. So I've been like signing up to a lot of books.
You haven't won yet. They must mail them to you? Oh, really?
Yesterday.
They mail them to you. Oh, that's awesome.
I got 2 of them in the mail yesterday. One of them was a rom-com, and the other one was like a mystery, a thriller mystery.
Okay.
I was like,
kind of a mix, and you got a rom-com tonight?
Yeah. I gotta finish reading it. I got
That's the cutest cover in that pink.
I love you.
Yeah, and then I got this.
Ooh, that's a pretty cover. Oh, the Hunger Games, right? I don't think I've ever seen that cover.
That's why I got it, because of the cover.
Gorgeous.
A lot of my friends at work, they was like, if you like the Inheritance games, you'll love the Hunger Games. I'm like, I don't want to read like the same type of book, but when they came out with these covers, I was like, I at least got to read
It's almost like a
one.
foil on it.
We're at the silent reading hour at Farmer's Daughter. We are book club friends, Lovely Readers Book Club. So I'm glad Yolanda came and recorded.
Yes, this is the host of that show, y'all. This is the one we all talk to all the time.
Yes. Book fair coming? Yes. I find a book fair. I cannot wait. Yeah, the text.
So we start with that.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. I can take pop-up shop.
Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, I was really excited about the night because it seemed like it felt like they ain't did this in such a long time. Yep. I was wondering what they were gonna bring tonight.
This is really good.
The frozen
That gets situated.
Yeah, I saw you earlier today.
Yes!
Tell my vlog hi. This is one of the bookshelf people that I talk about all the time, y'all.
Hour this evening. This is something that we love to do with Farmer's Daughter. We started doing last summer. And so we're still trying to figure out what times are the best time to do it, but it seems like tonight was a great night to do it. So thank you all for coming out, even in not so great weather. I'm Caroline. I'm the marketing and events manager at the Bookshelf. Thank you all so much for being here. It's just a night of laid back communal reading and a great way to unplug. Tonight you get $5 off at our pop-up shop, which is in the back corner there. Mallory, who's waving, can help you make purchases during silent reading and afterwards, so don't feel anxious like you won't have time to shop if you want to. And you get Farmer's Daughter happy hour prices all evening long because you're here for silent reading. If you'll please take a moment and silence your phones. I really appreciate it. We always like to say it's not school. You're not going to get in trouble if your phone goes off. Your phone won't be confiscated. But we really like it to be a time to unplug and to really sit down and read and enjoy our books and enjoy each other's company. Let's see. If you have any questions or need anything, please feel free to come up to me or to Mallory, and we're here to help you even during silent reading. So just let us know, and otherwise, silent reading begins now, and enjoy.
We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona.
Ages, races, and everything. So it's it's a good group of us.
I like the range.
Yeah.
Older ladies that come like old enough to be our grandmother. Young people in their 20s, and I'm 36. So okay. So what's up?
Oh, both of y'all 27?
I actually just turned 27 today.
Oh, well, happy birthday!
Do you want your picture taken?
Yeah, look at right here though.
Because it's pretty cute behind you with all the wine.
I tried to get the little, I don't know, that little bar thing that's just getting me when I take pictures. So I'm trying to get the little bar thing.
I don't have a favorite.
You like what?
Mystery, thriller, romance, and fantasy. And I really like smut books too.
Ooh, girl. And what are yours?
Mostly police procedurals. I like the detective books.
Oh. And what did y'all say y'all favorite?
I like a lot of things, but mainly like romantasy, fantasy, any of that.
I would say definitely fantasy.
Ooh. All right, guys. So that was a very nice night. We actually read for an hour and then we just mingled. We actually met some new people at this little silent book reading, and it was just, I don't know, the atmosphere was just nice. I finished a lot of my book, but I did not actually like finish the book. So when I get home, I might tell you guys a little bit about what I have read so far and how I feel about the Kiss Countdown. But guys, if y'all have not ever been to a silent book reading, y'all try it out, please, because I guarantee you that you will love it. See you when I get home. Alright guys, so we are back home and I had such a nice time at the silent book reading. We actually met two friends that y'all seen, or people that y'all seen on some of the footage. They were so nice. They love books just as much as we did. One of them was actually celebrating her birthday, so she had a good little birthday slash book night. But I really did enjoy myself, y'all. It was such a great night. I did buy something with my little ticket that I had when I spent $5 on the silent book reading ticket. It is just some little book reviews, and I feel like I will either like put them inside the book when I'm trying to give you guys a book review so I can read it from there and not just always from my Goodreads, or like I can stick it in my book journal that I am actually in the process of making. So The Kiss Countdown by Etta Ediston. Ediston. I am almost halfway through with this book. I am on page 211, and I just think this book is just such a cute little rom-com, fake dating trope, true love story. Vincent and Armani, however you say her name, I think they are just the cutest little fake dating couple that I have read so far. The things that Vincent do for her, you know, just to make the fake dating look real, is just so sweet. And like, I can see why she's actually like feeling some type of way about him, because he is so attentive to her, especially like when she sprung her ankle and stuff like that. And I just love the way he was just so concerned about her allergy to dogs. And their family was a little dysfunctional, and I don't know if it was because of like his career choice, or like what happened to his actual brother, and he's going into like the same career path, but his mom is very hell-bent on him not being an astronaut. But overall, so far, even though I have not finished this book, I feel like this will be at least a 4-star read for me. Very nice book. I love reading books of this nature. And guys, I will tell you guys my full review when y'all see me on Goodreads, when I write down my review of this book. I had such a nice time with you guys for these couple of days, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.